In this video, I am going to be targeting Rampage Jackson's ability as a father. We're going to go into some of his past controversies that are sort of buried underneath his stardom. I'm going to give my take on his son Rampage Jackson's kickstream incident, and also my opinion on the Jackson podcast. So, I know I'm like 3 weeks behind on this, but here it is. Rampage Jackson could have been something like, let's say let's just start calling him Quentin Jackson, because I'm speaking about the man here. Let's say you actually use your name, your money, and influence to get Raja the best trainers possible. Why aren't we doing that? Why are you on kick with him, doing funnies, like making jokes at his expense? Like, how old are you? You're 45, 46 years old. And you're still, like, stunt pulling like a little 13-year-old teenager, like, doing teenager skits. Really, Rampage. And I know Jackson podcast is totally getting caught in the crossfire here. No issue with any fighter that goes on there. It's great publicity. It is a great show. It's fun. They ask great questions. Bear DeGidio's not a casual anymore. He actually cares about the sport a bit, so...
We know you're a heavyweight, but you can't call him a little guy.
Yeah, I call it small. What weight class are you?
Flyweight. Yeah.
Flyweight.
What the hell is flyweight?
35.
That's a little guy.
He said 35.
35.
What?
35.
25.
So I'm sure you've already been filled in on this drama from bigger creators, but I have to give my take on it. So to cover everything as fast as I can, Rampage Jackson's son Raja was streaming on Kick. He is I believe an amateur or just started his professional MMA career. Rampage Jackson, I believe he's 20 years of age. He got into an argument with this Syko Stu wrestler guy, and Syko Stu was playing a bit of a prank on him and actually smashed a fake prop can into his head. There was no immediate reaction from Raja, but you could really tell this did set him off, and he's really the type of autism to let that harbor inside of him and build into something explosive. So didn't give an immediate reaction on the kick stream, but later did have a complete explosive meltdown. Rampage Jackson storms the cage, picks up Syko Stu, slams him, seemingly knocking him out cold. I know these pro wrestling WWE guys, they're great stuntmen. They're great at, feigning that they've been knocked out, like pretending that Syko Stu's actually been concussed from a slam. But that's not even the case. What the case is, that could have all been a work. Rampage Jackson and I believe the president, the CEO, whoever the fuck, of this KnockX promotion have come out and said this was a planned work. This was fake. The slam, anyway. They don't go into Rampage Jackson's 30 fucking follow-up punches that he slams into Syko Stu's face. So it's a really interesting case because we don't know if Rampage Jackson and Rampage are in on this and the whole thing is a work, because Syko Stu did go to the hospital and does have injuries, so he has a case for assault, aggravated assault and battery, all this kind of stuff. Or if Rampage Jackson genuinely threw out the script and saw it as an opportunity to just beat the shit out of this dude, or he genuinely lost his cool because he has autism. It's an interesting case in the community right now. It's kind of sizzled down now. We're sort of waiting for a verdict on the whole thing, but there is none. So, if it was a serious thing, shouldn't Rajaf be facing immediate punishment? It shouldn't be on Syko Stu to have to be yeah, let's press some charges. This should be an immediate, why are there not people up the ass of the Jackson family on this shit? So now let's sort of dig into my take on Rampage. Mr. Quentin Jackson. He's a complete man-child tool. We need to take a look at this guy's past because all you have to do, it's a quick Google search away, Rampage Jackson's Wikipedia. And his past controversies, I used to see these clips and these highlights of Rampage Jackson, of his funnies, like him humping the reporter and him, having some lewd and, crass fun with Karen Bryant, the whole motorboat situation. But as you get older, it's just dude, are you 15? I get if you're trying to, connect with the fan base and all this stuff, but, you're right on the line of, getting yourself a lawsuit. But Rampage Jackson, incredibly popular UFC fighter. Not so much now, obviously, long gone out of the sport, retired, done his thing. But back in the day, incredibly popular face, got away with a lot of shit. Just kind of happens when you reach that level of stardom. So a lot of the stuff he pulled was hand-waved, and people didn't have a problem with it, but, And I'm not even going to get into his sort of hit-and-run incident that Dana White had to cover up for him to save face for his character in the UFC. That's also on his Wikipedia page. The Mountain Dew situation.
My answer might have been different. I'd have probably said, hey, Rampage, why don't you stick to violating female reporters making box office disasters and driving the wrong way down the freeway where you're jacked up on Mountain Dew because you, Paige, are not on my level.
I'll leave that up to you if you actually want to go back and look it up. But yeah, so not a fan of Rampage Jackson, really. But like I said, just complete man-child. Like, what is he, like 45, 46 years old, streaming on Kick wearing wigs? I'm just not a fan. Like, if he could just be the host of the Jackson podcast, I wouldn't be making this video and I wouldn't have a problem with it. But the fact that he's on Kick with his son and now they've just got into a big altercation that may or may not be staged for publicity, or you actually just hurt this dude for no reason. This Syko Stu guy got caught in the middle of your stunt pulling. It's not a good look. We're making the video. I hate his son Raja. Don't know him. Looks like he's not going to be able to become a fighter after pulling shit like this. Whether PR stunt gone wrong, or you're literally just like a glass mental meathead who, when someone smashes a prop on your head and has a little funny at your expense, you're just a complete unhinged moron. When someone makes a joke, you're not going to be a successful MMA fighter. I'm sorry. And I guess sorry, Bear DeGidio and the staff of the Jackson podcast kind of got caught in the crossfire there. Yeah, just a little complete off-the-cuff video. This has already been played to death in the algorithm, so I doubt anyone's going to see this except for my close little crew I got with me. But please like, share, comment. Let's spread it around, spread the word. Was this a fake PR stunt hit that was a scripted work used to sort of boost the Rampage Jackson name? Or is Raja Jackson actually malicious, actually has zero ability to connect with his conscience, no moral character, and actually inflicted some serious injuries and just awful bodily harm on Syko Stu, who seems like a decent guy. Like, chill, former military experience. I don't know the extent of it. I've just seen the posts. But yeah, pretty sick stuff. Already wasn't a massive fan of Rampage Jackson. Comedy is a great way to connect with the fan base, the fighters, to give your career a bit more life. But like, Rampage, you're like 46, your career's over, you're a millionaire. How about you just run like a podcast and stay out of mischief? But no, his son's wrapped up in garbage. You're a garbage father for letting this happen. I just feel for Syko Stu. Like, if he is actually a guy that wasn't paid off and got roped into this. So that's the purpose of this video, is to get Syko Stu some attention. This video and topic has already been played out completely. So if you're still here, thanks for watching. That's the video, guys. Thank you. We'll do predictions soon and analysis soon. Thanks, guys. Oh, and rip Gene Silva.